Alright guys, well in my last video I introduced you to my new Platinum Parrot. Glad to say he's been doing very well. So we started accepting food, which is obviously a big thing when you're, having a new fish. He's been eating, he's been swimming upright, he's been showing signs of a healthy fish. His fins are looking amazing, eyes are looking clear. So this fish, I'm pretty sure, is safe to throw into my larger tank. I'm just gonna wait a little bit though. It's better to do a whole 21 days of kind of acclimation. Not that I'm really acclimating him, more of a quarantine, but yeah, he's been looking really well. And call me crazy, but he looks like he's been putting on a little bit of size too. Maybe even those bottom fins got a little bit of color. I can't be the only one who sees that. It might not show up as well on the camera, but yeah, he's been doing excellent. So that filter flow up there is very strong, and I don't know if it was a sign of stress or just the fish trying to be playful, but the fish was actually swimming up the filter stream, kind of like a salmon. It was insane. I've never seen anything like it. I guess that shows, that's a healthy fish, pretty strong. There's no way for him to really jump out of the tank from that area. I got it all covered up, but yeah, I've never seen anything like that. Could be a sign of a little bit of stress from being in kind of a small place and trying to escape, but I'm not sure, and he seems to be doing all right, so I'm not too worried about it. I think he was just being playful, as these cichlids are. I just wanted to tell you guys that because I thought it was pretty cool. And the little Chompers Jr. is quite aggressive during feeding time. Usually she's actually a really nice fish, but during feeding she's quite aggressive. So the easiest way to combat that is just with the lights. I like to put it on this nighttime mode, and it helps a lot. It's very normal for polar parrots to be aggressive, especially when they're the tank boss. I hope adding the Platinum Parrot can kind of calm this fish down a little bit, because she'll no longer be, the tank boss by a mile. I just hope her and the Platinum get along okay. Now, it might not come up on camera, but in person this fish actually has quite a goldish hue, in the right lighting especially. So that concludes that this fish is a male, according to some online sources. So when I do put him in with Chompers Jr., they'll likely breed, which will, as you guys know, not be great for community tanks. I actually had Chompers Jr. put down some eggs that were fertilized by Chompers Sr. Unfortunately, one day the eggs vanished, even after all the tank mates had been removed. I suspect the parents ate them. There were a few wigglers, so they likely just climbed into the gravel, and the gravel was too clean for them to live. There was no, uneaten food or anything down there for them to live off of. So, unfortunately, I didn't get any fry out of that batch that actually lived for probably more than 24 hours, but hopefully this next time can be different. Just because this is a community tank, I was actually considering maybe next time, if the two cichlids breed, removing the eggs from the tank and putting them in a separate, well-oxygenated, clean 5 to 10 gallon tank. That's not really recommended generally, because parrotfish are actually very protective of their fry, and it's kind of unnatural to have their fry taken away from them. But I think to maintain peace in a community tank, it should work. I just have to research a little bit more about that. I'll worry about that problem when it comes up, if it comes up. Well, I love this tank, but one thing I wish could be different about it was having a little bit more plant life. Polar parrot cichlids and yo-yo loaches often uproot plants. So I've been putting them in this little pot here to keep it nice and concentrated with the root tabs, so it's in a smaller space, so it's more fertilizing. And I put a little piece of Ludwigia from my community tank in, and it's growing excellent. The Anubias is, well, it's holding its own, and that's all I really want from it. Alright guys, this was just a little update on how the new Platinum Parrot is doing. And I'll keep you guys updated on this fish's health and eventually putting it into the bigger tank. Thanks guys.